The sky is falling.
The sky is falling. We got the Chicago Sky general manager, Jeff P., throwing Angel Reese under the bus?
She walked into the league with total confidence, like she belonged from day one. Her energy was high, her presence unmissable, and the media couldn't get enough. The Chai Barbie was expected to be the next big name in the game.
The Chicago Sky lose again. The Chicago Sky lose again. Now, this is actually something that's pretty funny. I need to show it to you guys. Angel Reese's teammates, I mean, they got her in the post, but for some reason, they're just choosing not to give her the ball.
Fast forward to today, and the atmosphere in Chicago has completely shifted like a missed layup clanging off the rim. Inside the Sky front office, the smiles have disappeared, voices are growing tense, and the blame game has begun. Angel Reese is no longer seen as the rising star now. She's the example being quietly discussed in hushed tones. If you believe, it's time for change. Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Angel Reese is under fire from the Chicago Sky general manager. The general manager names Angel Reese by name and says, "We need more."
Something just blew up in the locker room, and the fallout is already making waves across the internet. Word is, the GM is done playing it cool. Missed layups, check. Missed opportunities. Keck missed the chance to prove she belongs. Double check. Now Angel's hold on the team looks as shaky as her shooting form.
That's something that has yet to come together, but it's a necessity for us to win, Pagliuca said. She's had some great games, and she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best, but she's our best chance at versatility on this roster. We need more production out of her, but we need her to help us in other ways too. We need more production out of her. Jeff Pagliuca has been seeing some of the discipline.
This wasn't just your typical coaching feedback, it was a blaring siren, a no-nonsense desk-pounding moment that said, "Wake up or pack your bags." The confrontation didn't happen under the spotlight. It unfolded behind closed doors, where the real conversations usually happen after yet another disappointing performance that left coaches visibly frustrated and fans shaking their heads at the box score. The GM reportedly stormed into the locker room with a clear mission.
Reese has seen her numbers drop from her rookie season to her second in 2025. She is averaging 10 points on 35% shooting and 12 rebounds per game compared to 2024, where she posted 13.6 points on 39% shooting and 13 rebounds per game. To make matters worse for the Sky, Courtney Vandersloot, she's out for the season with a torn.
Angel Reese got no sugarcoating this time, just a direct and harsh reality check. And it wasn't about effort, it was about fundamentals. How many more missed layups can be overlooked before action is taken? That question felt like a clear warning. According to insiders, this isn't the first time her name has come up. The concerns started as quiet whispers, but now they're growing louder by the day.
That's something that has yet to come together, but it's a necessity for us to win. She's had some great games, but she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best. But she's our best chance at versatility on this roster.
Coaches had already seen the signs. Angel struggling at the rim, missing easy chances, but her latest game was the last straw. Missed open looks, blown plays, and lost momentum. It wasn't just poor play, it hurt the team. In the locker room, silence fell as the GM said what many thought. She might have shined in college, but this isn't the Big Ten. This was more than a warning, it was a call for accountability. And this time, it came from her own team.
How come the first time we hear you call a player out by name, it's Angel Reese? How come you went and you hired Tyler Marsh to be the head coach of this team, and then you co-signed him, building an offense around Camila Cardoso, yet the first time we're talking about we need more from a player, it's for Angel Reese and not Camila Cardoso. Last time I checked, they both have been playing like garbage.
That speech sent a clear message. No one's spot is guaranteed. The Sky went in on Angel Reese billboards, hype, and franchise-level praise. But now, they're questioning if they backed a true game changer or just a flashy highlight. Real with no real follow dash through.
We had pretty big, significant expectations for the season, which is why I made the moves I made. His assessment was that the Sky's 2 and 6 need to improve everywhere going into to address the lack of cohesion on defense and poor shooting. Going into Tuesday night's loss, they let a league worst 90.1 points per game. We're shooting just 39%.
Angel entered the WNBA, riding a wave of hype, but that momentum is fading fast. Chicago didn't draft her for social media buzz, they expected impact. Instead, they're seeing a pattern of missed chances, especially in her rough outing against Atlanta, where her struggles to finish stood out more than ever.
Angel Reese, part 40, let's get it! My favorite shot in basketball, Angel Reese, long two, bang! We saw some improvement last night. They only lost by 18 and some of the layups hit rim. Bang! WNBA socials show Angel, but not her teammates. Did you say butter? Butter pecan! Bang! We're giving you free and open looks. You better cash them in, girl. Oopsie. Bang!
She missed layups so badly it felt like the backboard might file a complaint. Point-blank putbacks turned into momentum killers, each miss draining the team's energy. Every possession brought more frustration. Fans didn't need the box score. They could see it clearly. A player who looked more confused than confident.
Bring it back to the dipsy-doo, whipsy-doo. Give me that scoopity-boopity-bop. Bang! More layups. She's right-handed, by the way. Did you know? Bang! Bang! She's a great rebounder. She grabs that board really well. All the people there are excited to watch her rebound. Look at that. Watch out for the out-of-bounds line. Bang! If I'm her coach and I see this setup right here, I'm calling timeout. Nothing good ever happens here. Bing bong. Bang! Anytime she gets tied up for a jump ball, you know she's losing that because she can't jump. Bang!
Clips of her misses spread fast. Twitter slowed them down frame by frame like a historic breakdown, while analysts dissected each one like artifacts. Sky fans didn't hold back. They filled comment sections with criticism sharp enough to
Angel
peel.
Reese was quoted as saying, "I put my head down and work every single day. I don't give up on anything. I critique myself the most. I know it's going to translate. I'm just going to put my head down and work. I know the results will."
Social media turned into a war zone. Some compared her finishing to junior varsity drills. Others joked she talks like Shaq but finishes like his intern. Many questioned how a player with that size could disappear in the paint. One thing was certain. The internet was done giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Angel Smollett, in her own words.
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA, our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
But the fallout wasn't just online. Things were shifting behind the scenes. Coaches looked drained, aging with every timeout. Broadcasters tried to stay positive, but the frustration was obvious. Even opponents picked up on the trend, pushing her into tough spots just to watch it unravel. On some nights, opposing benches could be seen holding back laughs as another shot bounced off the rim like a blooper in motion.
The Sky believed they were ready to compete for a playoff spot season, where the team could give anyone a fight. There's no sugarcoating how things have gone. They've exploited early, lost Sloot to a torn ACL. They're near the bottom in the league, both offensively and defensively, after loading up on veterans. Even understanding that growth takes time, the Sky shouldn't have been this.
It's like the league figured her outcrowd the paint, cut off her space, and watch her game fall apart. The physicality that made her a college star has become the very thing teams use against her, and the toughest part. When the Sky need a leader, someone to step up and take control, Angel's just there. She's active, she hustles, and her energy is real. But if energy alone won championships, Red Bull would have a
That's a front office issue as much as it's an Angel Reese issue. If your front office and your coach is completely fine with one of your star players missing practice to go to this engagement and to go to that engagement, then your general manager and head coach, they need to have a little bit more backbone. They need to say, no, this is a brand new team. We can't afford that, Angel. But instead, they co-sign it. They allow it. They encourage it. And they wonder why things look how they look.
Let's be honest, energy without execution is just aimless motion. When you're drafted to be the cornerstone of a franchise, effort isn't a bonus. It's the bare minimum. This league doesn't reward participation. It demands results. Every possession is scrutinized like a court case, and every missed layup becomes Exhibit A against the hype.
Jeff Pagliocca allowing Tyler Marsh to say, yeah, Angel, go do your influencer thing, and hopefully it doesn't take away from your basketball. An easy entry pass right over Brianna Jones into Angel Reese's left hand. We can do a sidearm pass right into Angel Reese's left hand. We drop it off to Rachel Banham. Rachel Banham looking right at Angel Reese. And you know what this team would rather do? They would rather... Look at that. Angel Reese is just quitting at this point. She knows she's not getting the ball. They would rather turn the ball over on a shot clock violation than give Angel Reese the ball when she actually has post position. This is a team that they might say that they get along. They might say that they're all friends and everything's fine in the locker room, but yikes, come on, look at that. Alicia Gray's back's turned to the play. Brianna Jones is face guarding Camila Cardoso, and Rachel Banham just refuses to give Angel Reese the ball, and the Chicago Sky get a shot clock violation. I'm not sure what's going on over there in Chicago.
Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too.
A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Angel Reese can't proudly accept the role of the villain, then beg people for sympathy. You can't complain about mythical racism. You can't create stories of fake racism that get exposed, then ask people to feel sorry for you.
Caitlin Clark is more mature. Caitlin Clark has decorum.
Caitlin Clark obviously is jet fuel to its popularity.
Caitlin Clark is far better of a basketball player and has made such a tremendous impact in a greater number, more so than Angel Reese. Everybody knows that. Her college career was better. The stadium sales, the WNBA popularity has gone up because
I have yet to see a single example of Angel Reese being a leader. Outside of rebounding her own missed layups, what does Angel Reese do? What is her contribution? You tell me, because I'm not seeing it. I know I'm harsh on Angel Reese, but she considers herself a star. If you're going to call yourself a star, I expect you to perform like a star, especially in big moments. Caitlin Clark was injured. Angel Reese was the only star on the court last night. And for 27 minutes, she completely disappeared.